So this is Commute Advisor, for lack of a better name. Couldn't think of anything else. It's basically what you guys just saw. It's a geolocation application that gives you the weather of the destination you're heading to. So let's say we're going to go to from Oakland to New York or something. That's not how I spell New York. There you go. Okay. And this little button right here pops down and tells you all the information in here. And we were going to add more like directions, and then like it was going to say like, you know, oh, if it's sunny, you know, it's a nice day out if it's clear or sunny, but we couldn't get that part to work. So we were going to add a lot more things to put in this box to give you more information. But you can switch from transit, which all works, it tells you like which buses you take, driving, walking, if you're going to walk to New York. Got the login page, put all your stuff in here. Those are. And I added little animations to my responsive elements just to give it some more flash. So it's pretty responsive. I wrote in vanilla. And yeah, even when this box is open, it's still like, oops. It can still like it still responds to that too. And in mobile, it's fully responsive, so you can actually like do the same thing. We'll do pick a city. What city you guys want?
Pittsburgh.
Pittsburgh. There you go. And it's fully responsive, so you can do this and you can still drag around. Login button, even that's responsive and that fits. So that's pretty much the application. We can only get so much done with what we had. But yeah, any questions?
I'm curious, is the weather that comes up, is that the weather of where you are?
That's the weather of the location you're going to.
Oh.
Yeah. So like in Pittsburgh, it's 72 degrees and it's clear right now. So it would say like, you know, it's sunny outside, fine. You know, if it was raining, it would say wear a coat, just like what theirs is doing.
Is it the weather of the location right now?
Of the destination you're going to?
Yeah, but hourly.
Oh, it's done hourly, sorry. Yeah, it is updated hourly, so like as you go, that will change over time too. So it'll say like, oh, it's actually...
It doesn't predict it.
No, it doesn't predict it. It's saying what it currently is, and then while you're on your way there, it will update and it'll tell you like as you refresh. Yeah.
It shows you traffic, so like, was there anything you had in mind?
We were eventually going to have it set up to where if it was heavy traffic, it would say leave early. We suggest this many minutes early. We were going to do that at some point. Yeah, that was a really hard part. We couldn't get that time part to work. Oh, go ahead.
Does it tell you how much time it takes to get to your destination?
We were working on that part still. That was all part of the same thing. It would tell you like the time you'd get there and all that stuff, but we just couldn't figure it out.
What is the new technology you use in this one?
Sorry?
What is the new technology?
New technology that we
features
use.
so far?
Oh, I mean, we just used a lot of Google API layers. It was mostly that, and it's pretty hard to build a UI over a Google API map. You'd be surprised. There's a lot of default UI settings that won't let you do stuff. Like for this button, for example, if I made this based off of percentages and not pixels, I wouldn't be able to click and drag because it creates a giant, well, it's percentage, so it makes like a giant margin that goes across the screen, so then you can't click and drag around if you do that. So you have to build in a very precise way. And when using a framework too, it makes it even harder. So I actually wrote the whole thing in vanilla first, and then I converted it all into Materialize later, just to like get it visually done first, because it wasn't easy to get all that to work with the framework. It kept turning off the map. But yeah, that's pretty much everything. Any more questions? Yeah.
Not a question, but just more of a comment.
Okay.
That the sun icon that you have is ridiculously cute.
Yeah, it's bigger. It's bigger than the other ones. I noticed that later, and I was just like, forget it, just left it alone. Yeah.
Were you able to deploy that?
Like on GitHub pages.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's sure. I can find that version of it right now. I just didn't open it. No, I'm on the. Am I on the right one now? No, that's on my own. I have to go to the team one. I'm pretty sure it's the same version. pretty sure it is still, yeah. Let's find out. Yeah, try that part again. Yeah, I should get like chance of rain or something. Like, oh, it doesn't work that part, yeah. We were having really bad version control issues, and like, I just wanted to at least present the working version. It was pretty, I don't know why I was doing that before. Any other questions or comments? Yeah.
I like that it's like, it looks just like a maps, like.
Yeah, that was the goal.
That's
Yeah,
cool.
and then just like have these interactive buttons right here to give you all your info so you can open and close this. Because then when you do it in mobile, this way it doesn't take up all your space and you can keep doing whatever. So even if this like box right here was all the way at the bottom, you can still do your stuff, you know. Yeah. Any other questions, stuff, comments?
Very good. All right, we'll clap for this. Oh, just kidding, stop.
I just wanted to say, like, this is a really beautiful front-end design. I just wanted to, so you said it was materialized, JS.
It was actually, it's really mostly vanilla, honestly.
Oh, really?
Well, I wrote it all in vanilla and then just added the materialize over just to say that we use materialize. It's mostly vanilla.
No, it's fantastic, though.
Just to be honest.
Yeah, it does look great. All right, now clap for them. Awesome.